This is my 2007 BMW R1200 GS. And in the last episode, we installed a bunch of parts from Temu and AliExpress. And on this episode, we're gonna see if it can survive off-road. If you haven't seen the video where I resurrected this thing from the dead, check it out here. Before we go on an epic journey, I need to add a couple quick mods. The first being a RAM mount to hold my phone. I bought this one 7 years ago and I've swapped it onto many bikes and it's always done me well. I highly recommend one. The next mod is a way to charge my phone. Since we will be using GPS, listening to music, this one was on Amazon for $15 and has a built-in voltmeter, which is a great addition. It can also be switched on and off without using the ignition. Then lastly, there are these off-road lights that were only 35 bucks with the full wiring kit on Amazon. And unfortunately I had to grind down the AliExpress crash bars a little bit, but they fit great, they work great, and they look great.
Let the game begin.
For those of you who have been here for the last videos, I finally saved up enough dough to get a used Insta360. We also hit 7,000 subs, which is wild, and I appreciate every single one of you for watching. You guys just continue to motivate me to do better, and I hope you enjoy this one, as it's going to be a little different. Also, if you didn't know, I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and this day that I left, it was 115 degrees Fahrenheit or 46 degrees Celsius. If you were ever curious what it's like to ride in 115, it's terrible. Phone, overheated. And it's a 360, also overheated. Me, overheated. The bike was completely fine and was definitely doing way better than I was. After I left this gas station, things got bad. My Insta360 battery had died and I didn't notice, but I got stuck in standstill traffic on a road with construction with no way to pass anyone. I legit thought I was going to have heat stroke, but I barely made it to the next gas station where I felt weak, defeated, and was losing hope in this whole trip. After some snacks and refreshments, I set off again. I've ridden this exact road probably pretty close to 100 times before, so it's always a pretty uneventful time. The temperature usually drops about 10 degrees here, which makes things a little bit easier, but still not comfortable by any means. And, seeing some boobies, it gave me a whole new outlook on this journey. So remember guys, always flash your local biker if they're in need. It could make their day, so don't forget it. Hashtag free the nip. In no time, I had made it to Flagstaff, Arizona, which usually takes about 2 hours, but it took me 4 with traffic and heat almost killing me. The reason I came down here is that there's a place called the Edge of the World, and to get there, it's about 27 miles off-road. This is really it. I got no help. It's all off-road. If it breaks now, you know, I'm a little screwed, but I'll figure it out. And it's been doing fantastic, so we're gonna be good. I ain't worried about it. Let's hit it. I ended up breaking the mud guard. I didn't clearance my bracket properly, but it's okay. What's not okay is littering on the trail, guys. Please pick up your trash. At this point, I'm exhausted from all of today's events. Even though it's only been like 4 minutes for you guys, it's been about 12 hours for me. All Trails was telling me I had another 30 miles remaining, even though I had done 27 already. So I decided to stop and ask somebody. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. My All Trail says that this just keeps going. Do you come here often?
It's only my second time.
This is Steve, and Steve told me I was already here. I then rechecked my app just for it to update and tell me that I also had arrived. Steve didn't make fun of me though. Shout out Steve. He was a nice guy. Nothing mattered though, because I had finally made it. This moment was what all the work and effort was for.
What the hell is even that?
ASMR. Chop, 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 chop. Faster chopping. Chop, 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 chop. Strawberry delicious. Edible maraca. All those steps. Hot, 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 hot. Chicken burn, chicken. Loop. When the sun set, I quickly learned that the tent I ordered was too small for me. This whole trip was a combination of a shakedown as well as a test run, as I plan on taking this bike on a 1 month long journey. If you guys have any suggestions for what you want to see, what you enjoyed, or want more of, let me know below. The next morning, I woke up at 5 a.m. sharp feeling unrested due to the tent being too small, but it didn't matter to me because the views from here were incredible. This place is amazing. It's super beautiful. If you have an opportunity to come out here, definitely recommend it. And I was walking around, found myself a red duck Damascus knife just laying around here. Nice little come up. But now it's time for me to leave this amazing beauty and head back to the heat. I learned a lot from this test run, and the main thing being that this bike is more capable than I am. This was also a test for me on how to film something like this. I actually had this long journey planned a long time ago, and it just so happens that all you amazing strangers started following along. So if you've made it this far, I would love if you would give some feedback. I really do appreciate each and every one of you watching, and I hope to see you at the next one.